We have an area in the barn that's an insulated room where our mama pigs can have piglets, but we had an old area in the front of the barn, as you've seen in our previous video that we tore apart, that we're converting into a new insulated room that's much easier to get into. Come along with us as we build a new room. What we're doing is you have to dig a trench that comes out 10.5 feet and then 10.5 feet from that wall. There we go. Now it should be nice and sturdy. Alright, so next we're going to cut a 2x12 that's going to sit across here to put the 2x6s to go this direction on. So we're going to go from distance from this board to the far side of that wall. 126 inches. We're going to go out and cut the 2x12 at 126 inches, and then we're going to notch it so we can screw it right onto here or put another 2x up that it sits on. So we'll first get it notched and figure it out. So I bought a bunch of 3/4 inch OSB off Craigslist, considering the current prices of it, but it looked like it was fairly straight, but all of the boards are cut just a little bit crooked. So we're having to run them all through the table saw to straighten up a little bit. I'm just doing it freehand on the table saw so that it comes out somewhat better than it was, because it doesn't need to be perfect. Next we're going to work on filling in these areas over here, cutting the pieces to fit back up against the metal in there. I have this sticking up 2 inches here. So I was planning on putting another layer of thin plywood over the top of the insulation. And that way the 2-inch insulation will sit in here and I can screw down that edge to anchor it better. I'll put some longer screws through the middle of it all too, but that way the edges should be sealed. So I'm going to run a 2-inch strip of wood along that whole side. The idea is that mice can't climb down and get into the insulation, and that's the idea at least. so we have the 2x12 to go around, and I've notched, it has to notch it for the board, so I've marked where it's going to notch. Well, we're going to go ahead and insulate this wall up before we put the steel on the outside. So we're going to cut the insulation down. Sealed up pretty good there. Well, now we can start working on the steel. So we're going to go ahead and cut all of these feet of metal off at the same length, ready to put up there. I'm going to go ahead and put the first piece of steel up here. We're going to put steel up here before we do the door, just so I can judge how far out put the door.
We polyed the room to seal it up. Now we're working on a slide-in removable divider wall that will run across. And we're also going to put boards up to keep the pigs off the walls.
There.
And here are some happy pigs using their new house.